shorter, but a boundary to end the over. 19 for Nodos. For Nodos. 3 overs have been bowled. He struck that well. Plenty of back of it. Almost going the distance. One bounce over the road. Good start to the over. I think the pressure is off from Sahibzada Farhan. He was just swinging his bat. This was short. That's the shot he likes. He likes playing over mid-on or that car corner. Didn't connect the way he wanted to, but will touch a boundary. Good start of the over for Pakistan. He doesn't go for sixes too often, just with Bumrah, but Farhan has hit him for 2 in this Asia Cup. Unlucky. The idea was right from Sahibzada Farhan. Looking to play toward offside. T20 finals, 10 wickets, good economy rate under 5. This is a meaty blow. And it's gone the distance. Really picked that up well. Shows a shift in momentum in this over now. 10 runs have come off it. Still 3 balls to go. Well, Bumrah doesn't like getting 6, and Sahibzada Farhan is probably the only one who has really hit him for 6s. This is the 3rd 6 of his bowling. Slower delivery. Rice is once for boundary, then 6. Has to hurry. Go upstairs. The umpire director, we have a player review for an out at the bowler set. Because I don't handle this. Backgrounded, and satisfied we made this ground. I have a decision to the giant stage. Comfortably in.
अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के 1 से 1 क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
सर ये डीएफओ क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम चल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हमें प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल करके सकते यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Mohsen Naqvi, the chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board, with the dignitaries. He's fine. Sahibzada Farhan.
सिर्फ अपने डॉक्टर की हिसाब अपनी मत चलाइए। मैनकाइंड फार्मा, जिनको यही ख्याल रहता है कि आप अपना ख्याल रखें। मैनकाइंड फार्मा, सर्विंग लाइफ। correct. The taste of success.
Kitchen fittings by Ozo makes the world go.
You see a change of pace again, and that ball gripping a little bit. So it clear suggestions that spinners will have a role to play.
He did lose his wicket in the previous game against India in a very similar fashion, a slow delivery. He just picked it up late and he just looking to guide it to third man. Got the edge previous time, he was out. This time it didn't carry. Last ball of the fourth over. 12 off it so far.
Long one in place now for Farhan. So 13 runs coming off that last over after 4.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बनना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
Just joining us. He won the toss and elected to bowl first.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर लगी, परदेश की गलियों में अपने वतन की गीत सुना।
Chakrabarti out into the attack. He will get some purchase, I think, from what we've seen so far. The track is a little bit on the slow side. And I think the spinners are going to have a role to play in this game today. Hi, Sanjay.
Hi, Mike. And hello and welcome to Dubai, one and all. Varun Chakrabarti does this job for his teams, whether it's India or the IPL franchise. He knows how to bowl in the first 6 overs.
They'll try and get after him as best they can.
But interesting, he was wiping the ball the moment he bowled that first delivery, took the towel from the umpire and he was wiping the ball. I wonder why that was the case. And now considering that Dubey has bowled the first 2 overs of his quota of 4, this is not such a bad score for India, because I thought Pakistan missed out on an opportunity in the first over itself when they had a part-timer like a Shivam Dubey, just 2 fielders outside the circle. Nice hard ball, and they scored only 4 runs of that over. T20 cricket is harsh. You've got to get up and running from ball number 1.
And anything that happens to be offline, you've got to make sure you take full toll of it. You missed out on that one. So there's a dot ball to Fakhar Zaman. He likes to get that on board. He likes to face the quicker bowlers more than the spinners.
There's this other thing as well. When you have batters amongst the runs, like Sahibzada Farhan and Fakhar Zaman is the key player, there's some burden. Maybe not told to them, but they feel the responsibility to carry their form and not get out very easily. And that can sometimes.
To toe into the bat. Got it away nice and fine. Backing away, looking to give himself as much room as possible. And then
Chakrabarti saw Fakhar Zaman going down the pitch. And as he often says, doesn't matter. The length is crucial. So on this occasion, you'll see the line is very wide, but the ball is still very full, and hence very difficult to get under Varun Chakrabarti to hit him for 6s, the big shots.
he backed away a long way. So it's really tight so far. His first 4 deliveries of this match. 3 runs only. Backing away straight away before it was bowled. He's now the onside. They're going to look to try and get back for 2. No, decide not to take a risk.
I think that's Jitesh Sharma on the field. They're very keen with the slide. He did the slide and then he was waiting for the ball to come to him. But this is good for India so far. This pitch slightly different from the last game where we had 200 runs scored. This is a little dry. And I believe the spinners will get most use and assistance from this pitch at this stage, the first half of the game, and earlier than later.
Last ball of the fifth over coming up. Hans faced most of the deliveries. 20 balls he's faced, 25 he's got. 1 6 and 3 4s. Backing away, smacking that to extra cover. Well stopped. Certainly saved 3 runs. Fielding's been good from India so far. 5 done, 37 for none.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए ये रहा
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर की जरूरत है कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर इज्जत भी मिलेगी जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं
करेक्ट the taste of success
I was a bit of thought there might be a little bit of dew around later today because we're getting a little bit cooler. Followed him.
Clear indication that both openers very conscious of not getting out. They're playing attacking shots, but not like the way Abhishek Sharma would start his innings. He doesn't worry about getting out. It's just aggression. With no second thoughts here, there is you can see an instinct to also not get out, and that can hamper your stroke play and the run rate as a result of it. This is a seasoned bowler, Akshal Patel. He'll get the ball to come back into the right-hander.
Going to tuck him up as much as he can. Sweeper in position. Still only 2 men allowed outside the circle at this stage. The last over of the power play.
Actually, I like the selections that India made. Hardik Pandya was a big blow, not fit for today, but getting Rinku Singh in down the order will be exciting. The superb player. Plus Shivam Dube being trusted to be that second seam only because he's bowled so well in the tournament so far. Against Pakistan especially, 2 for 33 in the last game. And he's got, 5 wickets so far in a couple of matches. And hence that trust of giving him that new ball and getting 2 overs out of him in the first 6.
Hasn't his straps yet, Fakhar Zaman. He likes to hit boundaries. Isn't that on the onside? This time they're going to think about coming back for the second. They touch and turn. That's good aggressive running. Good work. Can't get the boundaries. Run them hard.
But the problem for Pakistan is that they haven't got enough runs in the first 6 overs. They'll obviously feel the need to go harder against the bowlers who will come a little later. I just saw Kuldeep Yadav warming up. And there's some quality bowling that will come on this pitch. Is the player in the spotlight? Saifzada Farhan, the man in form for Pakistan.
It's got hold of that. 2 bouncers. Still just the one though.
And so when they want to accelerate, they'll have to start doing it against a guy like him. Against Varun Chakrabarti. It's not going to be easy. So I thought they missed an opportunity in the first 6 overs with Dube bowling 2 of those first 6.
Last ball of the power play. 41 for none at the moment. Where can they finish? Over the top. Nicely played. That's an important boundary. 6 done. Power play finish. 45 for none.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. क्यों उसको खोलना चाहूँ? Accurate.
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपके विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk. सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। कि यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी।
Just his pace, but times there was no pace on his normal deliveries. So the power play is finished. Kuldeep into the attack, and he's been brilliant so far in this Asia Cup.
And he's got to love this surface. The driest pitch that he would have bowled on in the last week or so. Maybe one at Abu Dhabi, but generally in the Super 4, we've seen the pitch being a little more grassy and great for batting. Today as well, don't get me wrong, it's a good pitch for batting, but spinners will have more of a say, and hence India very happy to get the full force of spin that they have at their disposal.
Just picked up wickets all along, Kuldeep. He's been terrific. Really has been brilliant. His career stats at 6.68, that's outstanding. Best of 5 for 17. He's got 13 wickets in this Asia Cup. It is the most by some distance, actually.
But that shot, last ball, last over from Sahibzada Farhan was a very good shot. It was an assessment of the pitch done. He knew the ball was short and wasn't short enough for him to play the pull shot. So he's gone flat batted and just hit it over mid-off. The mid-off was inside the circle. There's two fielders outside, and that was just common sense cricket.
And negating that line when Patel was looking to tuck him up. Nice and straight. Good to see. It's an area where Pakistan have improved, actually, when they played against India in this tournament. First game, they got an awesome.
इससे चिप्स का पैकेट मंगाना है।
Pakistan a little bit slower than they'd like to be, I guess, with these two power hitters at the top, but they've got 50 on the board for none.
The combination of maybe the batters being a little cautious. These are two batters in form, key batters, so they feel obliged to say they're longer. Plus, I think this pitch at this stage is the hardest to score on. Slowly, it will start getting better and better as the evening progresses.
They've had their problems batting the middle overs as well, so that's why it's so important. He's hit that beautifully. He's dined out on that one. He's hit it for 6. That's a great way to finish the over. 11 from it, 7 done, 56 for none.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. What क्यों उसको खाना jobs? I quit.
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपकी विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. But the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन. केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी. इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है.
Kitchen fittings by Oswald makes the world go.
Man's there, just the one on the bounce.
Kuldeep will be so disappointed with his last delivery because the over was superb until then. Maybe he just preempted something. Felt the batter might come down the page because it was very short. And as you said, dined out of that one, Sahibzada Farhan, because it was a ball asking to be hit.
On thing Pakistan will try not to do is to play too many sweep shots, and if they do, there'll be control. It's towards the tail of the bat. Still going to be able to come back for the second. It's good running. The first game they played against India in this Asia Cup, they played 10 sweeps and were dismissed on 4 of them. After that, they played much straighter and played a lot in the V and scored 53% of the runs in those middle overs in the V, which is a big difference compared to 30 and wickets in the first game against India. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Good work from Patel so far in this over. Keeping it nice and tidy. Halfway through it, only 3 runs. Reaching for it. Played it beautifully. Found the gap too. 4 runs. He's a boundary scorer, this guy.
Well, you can see what's happened. The last ball was a quick delivery, flat as well in the stance. The next ball, he's obliged to do something different, Akshat. So he slows down the pace, flights the ball. An excellent reaction from Farhan. Just waited for it. He's realized this pitch is slow. Just stay on the back foot, wait for the ball. Great strike rate now for him, 143.
2 balls left in this over. Run rate's up at 8.2. A bit flatter, a little bit quicker. Again, tucking it towards the right-hander's body. You can't do too much with that.
Pakistan also must realize that India have the spin force, almost like a spin quarter, that they'll go through the overs very quickly. It can all suddenly change, and they've got to be mindful of where the scoreboard is. Current run rate 8.17.
Last ball the over. And it's a dot ball to finish. 64 for none.
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Renewed. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi, UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ यहाँ कबाड़
The start Pakistan were after. We've been sent into bat.
Correcto. The taste of success.
Middle overs with spin, controlling the tempo of the game. Tight one. Tight one. Could have gone either way, I think. But wide given.
Oh, yes.
Eases that for one. Very good evening, Sonny. What do you make of this?
Good evening. Yes, you could say that it was a close call. But I think where the wicketkeeper Samson collected, and that might have been the deciding factor.
Swings that away, deep over mid-wicket. 6 for Faka.
Both the openers are on fire, but Farhan particularly so. 48 of 34, and now Fakhar Zaman joining. That's in the slot. He does play that shot well. We've seen him in the past as well. Nicely tossed up, inviting the big hit, and Fakhar obliges.
Oh, wow. Has that hit the back pad and just put Sanju Samson off a little bit? Or did it go through and touch Sanju? I
Tried to tell it first look, but was it an opportunity?
Yes, sometimes you need a bit of luck. It was the wrong one. Oh yes, it's the back pad that. Look at that. And that is what made the ball go away from Sanju Samson.
It's in a way backward a point. It should come back for two. They will come back for two. And a fifth T20 half century for Sabzana Farhan. His second against India.
Magnificent innings. Really magnificent. 5 boundaries and 2 sixes in that. Absolutely terrific. He's got it of just 35 deliveries, strike rate of 143. But it's been so clean hitting. He's chucked the ball with power and he's chucked it far and wide.
It's not there. The ability to just change your mind, look for that one, not take any undue risk.
उसको 100 रुपए दे मेरे को 500
The last ball of the 9th over.
वो तो 50 रुपए दे
12 is the economy.
Again, dinked into the onside for 113 from that over 77 without loss.
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 jumps. 3 reloaded. 3 ignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
सर ये DFO कब क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर के साथ यहाँ कबाड़
It's just a moment there. Fakir wanted one. Sabzana Farhan not interested.
It was a good call. Very good effort that from the Indian skipper. Diving to his right and stopping the ball. You can see that Chakravarti is trying to bowl it away from the batter's swing, the arc.
Just the one down to long off. It's already been mentioned. How terrific the crowd is, and great to have people with us. His Highness Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, Minister of Tolerance and Coexistence, also the Chairman of the Emirates Cricket Board, is with us. Fantastic to have His Highness here tonight. Gone up. And it's gone long and long enough. 6 more.
He's batting really well, isn't he? His third 6 now. The strike rate going over 150. What a start this is from Pakistan. Look at that, just standing there and smashing it over long on. It's a slow pitch, so he's making good use of that.
Now, straight to deep mid wicket. To Nakolama, I think it is out there in deep mid wicket. Varun Chakravarti has got India's first, and boy, do they need that.
Yes, this one was not as short as the previous one. And you can see that not as short and bounce a little bit more as well. Did quite middle it. Farhan, yes, he understandably is upset with himself. He was batting so well. Pakistan would have wanted him to carry on. Gone for 57, 84 for 1 in the 10th over.
And it'll be time for drinks as well.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए ये रहा
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Renewed. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Opel and Pepsi. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के
84 for 1. Just lost Sabzara Farhan. Good catch out in the deep. Tilak Bottomo, we've seen some catches go down in this tournament. The ones that have been relatively low. It's been Varun Chakravarti in his second over. Picked up the wicket. For moments. Mike Hesson out there with the new batsman. Saim Ayub and Fakhar Zaman. Didn't see any sign of the Indian coach. It was left up to the skipper to do the chatting. He must have been hiding in the middle of that huddle. So it was mainly Surya Kumar Yadav who was doing the talking, laying down the law, Sonny.
Yes, he's the man out in the middle. He knows exactly what the pressure is. Varun Chakravarti gets the breakthrough for India.
Good pedal sweep. It's a man at backward square, so it should just be a couple. It will be 2 to finish the over. Another good one from Pakistan despite losing the wicket. Halfway stage, 80.
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Renewed. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network. The UEFA
119. To Sabzat Farhan, who set the tone with 57 from 38. Shivam Dubey. Back for another. Should push for two here. Saimu. No interest.
I think what Zaman's doing is the smart thing. At the other end, Farhan was clobbering the ball so well. He was just knocking it around. Mind you, he's at a 6-2. He's at a 6 and a boundary. But what was important was for at that stage for Pakistan not to lose wickets, and that's exactly what they have done so far at the halfway stage. Only one wicket down. That puts them in a very good position.
Oh, toe in. Right off the toe end of the bat. Jasprit Bumrah momentarily thought he might have been in business here.
Not quite pitched up to play that scoop shot.
Pulls this one. There is a man in the deep. Can't get around and can't save the ball either.
That's a good shot, isn't it? What Shivam Dubey is looking to do is ball at the pads, ball at the body, try and cramp the batter for room. But he got into position very, very quickly, just doing a little pivot. That's a very good shot.
No doubting the ability of Saimu. Had a poor tournament so far. One man who has it is Sabzat Farhan, and another half century for him today. 57 from 38.
Brilliant innings. That's how he started. Yes, the mighty Bumrah was also hammered for 600 boundaries, making room, playing that. And hitting a massive 6 to get to a half century.
This time it's in.
That's always going to be the situation in case you ball at the pads and you've got a fielder in the 30-meter circle. Just a little bit of bat or even off the pads and it'll go for a boundary with that fielder in the 30-meter circle. But what Saim has done is he's flicked it away.
The last thing you want to do when you're in a good position is have a new batter in and come and chew up deliveries, put pressure on the set batter. It certainly has not happened in the case of Saimu so far. Comfortable 11 from that over. 3 good ones in a row, 98 for 1.
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants.
One after 10, only managed to get 171. India pulled it back really nicely in that match. It's got a similar feel about it at the moment. If they can play these next 3 or 4 overs well, Pakistan will put really heavily at the back end. Tilak Varma into the attack.
Yes. If they continue at this scoring rate till the 14th or the 15th over, then for the last 5 overs they can really go berserk and maybe just lose a wicket. The last 5 overs they can score at maybe 10, 12 runs an over.
Hammered straight for 4. Wonderful use of the feet from Faka.
Yes, very good use. There's been a positivity about the Pakistan batting in this game that we haven't seen in the earlier 2 games. Yes, Farhan batted well in the second game, but he really didn't get too much support. But now look at this. Fakhar Zaman, who was playing the waiting game, watching game, when Farhan was going boom, boom. Now he is looking to up the ante.
Excellent work from Tilak off his own bowling. Yeah, you talk about the positivity, Sonny. There's only been 1 over. That was the 5th over bowled by Varun Chakravarti that hasn't contained a boundary, at least. We're in the 12th.
Well, that's the reason why they are in this position. Use of the feet, use of the crease, that has been absolutely very, very positive, which is the reason why they've been
side edge of the bat to the man in the deep. Looks to me they're trying to target that 5th, 6th bowling option as well. Targeting Dubey a little bit in his previous over. Well, he's done reasonably well. 7 dot balls.
Yes, I think that's what they're going to do. The 5th bowling option that India has today, they've got 4 regular bowlers and 5th bowling option with Tilak and Shivam Dube are mainly batters who bowl. So their overs have to be attacked.
Yeah, they'd love to be somewhere around that 187 to 190 mark, I think. So that's 10 and over from here. And I think 190 on the board in a final, that creates enough pressure. You have to play very well to get there, and that's, I'm not saying India can't because they're more than capable, but it just creates that little bit of pressure. Just in front of square, it should be a couple. Slight fumble, but doesn't cost any more than just the 2. End of the 12th. Pakistan going along nicely, 107 for 1.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया
Left-handers out there. Wide, as it should be.
Yeah, good start by Pakistan. In the finals, runs on the board matters. 108. And Kuldeep is bowling his 3rd over. Considered 24 runs, bit expensive. So they're playing some sensible cricket here, Pakistan.
Found the fielder again, 2 dot balls. One was a wide, but the pressure will build up. They're used to getting a boundary every over.
The first 10 overs, Sahibzada Farhan, who played brilliantly, was the aggressor, and now Fakhar is the aggressor.
Kuldeep has started off well. Virtually every over he's started off well. He's just not been able to finish it off. There's invariably been one big boundary that he's conceded towards the end of his over.
Conceded 25 runs now. And I think that was the plan by Pakistani think tank. Okay, the first 5-6 over, they took their time against Dubey, but they recovered well. It was unlucky Farhan, he got out after hitting a 6. Went straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. This is a packed house here.
Big moment ball this. The umpire will call that wide as well. So he's trying to keep it away from the dark. Fakhar Zaman is worried about the leg side play of this man.
Fakhar has hit him through mid-wicket for a 6 early on. Hence he's bowling outside the off-stump. Pressure on the bowler.
Wants to. And they might just come back for the second. Good running. Wasn't something that we saw at the start of the tournament, but today the running has been excellent from Pakistan. Kuldeep as well, bowling slightly differently today. Lots of quick deliveries, front of hand.
Yeah, straight away call was for 2 running between. The wicket has been excellent and confident, most importantly. They're backing each other calls, both the batters. So 5 runs from the over now.
Been a couple of wide balls, so still 3 balls to go in this over. He's conceded 5 because Zaman is the man on strike. There again, very flat and very quick. They're looking for 2 again. No, says Siam.
Good call this by Siam. Went straight to Tilak Verma, who's a gun fielder. Still 2 balls to go off this over. 6 runs from it. And I think that's the plan. Go 8 and over, 9 and over. 9 wickets in hand. They're sitting pretty, Pakistan. 10 and over from here will take them to 186. There was a big gap between long on and deep mid wicket.
Carried and taken. Kuldeep gets the wicket. Wide outside off. It was quick as well. Just couldn't keep the ball down. And India have got their second.
A very important wicket for India. It wasn't a short ball. It was little wide. Let's have a look in the replay. It was a quicker delivery. And then, like I said, it went up in the air and a very good catch by Jasprit Bumrah at backward point. A very important breakthrough for India at this stage of the game. We're into 13th over. Kuldeep gets his first wicket and Saim Ayub departs to 14. Pakistan 113 for 2.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन। केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
New batsman in Haris, and I think that's a very good call by Pakistan. He can whack, that's his job, batting at number 5 and 6. Now 2 wickets down for Pakistan. And Mohammad Haris is on the field. Kuldeep got his first wicket. Slip in place for the new batter. This session is very important for Pakistan.
Well bowled. Wicket taking over from Kuldeep Yadav. 113 for 2 now.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन। केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए। ये रहा।
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Rao, Akshar Patel is back in the attack. He wasn't there bowling when they had two left-handers out there in the middle. Seasoned T20 bowler for India. Oh, misses that. Ball kept low. And I do believe there's something there for the spinners on this pitch. If they bowl it slower.
Yeah, it pitched and you can see it stopped a bit.
Happy with a single. Bakr Zaman, 37 of 30. Obviously feeling the need to be the man playing a little deep into the innings. Whether that's a good idea in T20 cricket is another matter, but this guy can bat. Talking about Mohammad Haris.
It'll be interesting now. Mohammad Haris was the left-arm spinner.
Looks a good shot, but the fielder has come around and will take the catch. Akshar Patel has struck for India. Rinku Singh takes the catch. And India have got their third.
Like I said, this is the crucial part for Pakistan innings. The idea obviously was right to play extra cover. The ball didn't turn and went straight to mid-off. And good catch by Rinku Singh, easy as you like. And Pakistan under pressure now, absolutely under pressure. Third wicket gone for Pakistan. Haris goes for 2 runs, in fact, without scoring any. 114 for 3.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी। 50 लाख इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है। 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए ये रहा।
सर ये DFO कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हम एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Captain who's walked him has got off the mark straight away. Maybe it was a matchup with Haris because he doesn't like left-arm spin. 9 innings, he's been out 6 times. The moment he was in came Akshar Patel. And yet again, Haris was out to a left-arm spinner. What's the thought? What do you think about Bakr Zaman? Does he have a choice? Can he play differently, or he's got to play in this fashion because the strike rate is now 122?
They lost 3 wickets now, so obviously that will put pressure on the Pakistan batting. This was Haris getting out. His plan was to go extra cover, instead went straight to mid-off. But somebody has to take a risk. You can't just go run a ball. Call is for 2. There's a fielder there. Are they going to come back for 2? Yes. So 2 runs. One of them, either Fakhr, who's well set, he should take a risk. 14 overs gone, 118 for 3.
सर ये DFO कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम खेल रही है, कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? हम एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल क्लब के साथ यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
The biggest night of football you can't miss. 3 giants. Reloaded. Reignited. Witness the night of pure football drama. UEFA Champions League live on Sony Live and Sony Sports Network.
Ball 1 over off spin. It's got it over the fielder. May not go all the way. Rinku Singh will slither to that ball. And they'll get a couple of runs.
Quick on the field, Rinku Singh, yes. So coming back to the point now, they need a partnership, obviously. This
This was Saim Ayub getting out on a fuller delivery, quicker delivery, straight to Jasprit Bumrah at backward point. And now pressure is on Pakistan. Required rate has gone down to 8.47. Still 7 wickets in hand, but we are into 15th over.
Yeah, this is a big over. Fakhar Zaman will feel the need to go big. He goes and misses. And Varun Chakraborty is a champion. He knew it, but look at the ball that is bowled. It's full and straight.
But there's a good sign the way spinners are bowling. The ball is not coming on the bat. It is stopping a bit. So get to 170 at least. That should be the plan by Pakistan. 10 and over will take them to 176.
It's gone again. Might just go all the way. Too high and too long for Shubman Gill. Great strike from Fakhar Zaman under pressure.
Much needed boundary for Pakistan and for Fakhar Zaman. What a shot. And that too gives one of the best spinners in the T24 format. Let's have a look. He was outside off stump, but in his arc, in his area, whenever he hits, that stays hit. 89 meters, a big hit.
The class of the man, Fakhar Zaman, under pressure. He knew that ball had to disappear. And what a strike. Slice it and take it. Fakhar Zaman is gone. Varun Chakraborty, the man, pushed it a little wider. Big moment in the game for India.
Huge moment. And that's, I think we were worried about it in the dressing room. But a delivery outside his reach. He played that shot, got the top edge, and a very simple catch. Kuldeep Yadav took the catch. They got a very important wicket of informed batter, Fakhar Zaman. Gone for 46. Pakistan now, little under pressure, 126 for 4.
आपने इतने सारे स्टार्टअप्स को स्पॉट किया है जो आगे जाकर यूनिकॉर्न्स बने हैं. What do you think of our idea?
It's a really shitty idea. और क्यों उसको खोलना चाहते हैं? Accurate. What?
तो क्या करना है?
मैं आपके साथ काम करना चाहता हूँ. आपकी विजन को रियलिटी बनाना चाहता हूँ. हम जो करने जा रहे हैं वो रिस्की तो है. Sir, but the biggest risk is not taking any risk.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी. 50 लाख. इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है. 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए. ये रहा.
It's just a champion bowler, Varun Chakraborty. In fact, in this crunch game, the big one, he's out-bowled Kuldeep Yadav so far. He's got a couple of wickets. He hasn't changed his natural style of bowling as well. Now India's supporting their spinner. They've got a slip now for the new batter in. Should be able to make it. Single to get off the mark.
Three wickets in last 13 deliveries for Pakistan. And like I said, in the 12th or 13th over, this is a very crucial pace for Pakistan. And now they're on the back foot. Required run rate just over 8.5. Two new batters are in. Salman Ali Agha and of course Tallat. Hussain Tallat, who just walked out. So yeah, India back in the game, absolutely.
Yeah, what a big moment. Big wicket that last of this over of Fakhar Zaman when it was starting to look really dangerous. Hats off to Varun Chakraborty. He's just a fantastic T20 bowler, period. 128 for 4.
मैं हूं अमिताभ बच्चन, केबीसी के पवेलियन एंड से मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं और मेरे सामने हॉट सीट की क्रीज पर जमे हुए हैं कैलाश जी. 50 लाख. इन्होंने कंप्यूटर जी के एक से एक क्वेश्चन बाउंड्री के पार भेज दिया है. 15वां प्रश्न 1 करोड़ रुपए. ये रहा.
सर ये डीएफओ कप क्या है? पूरे इंडिया की फुटबॉल टीम्स खेल रही हैं। कश्मीर के बिना पूरा इंडिया कैसे होगा? सर हमें एक प्रोफेशनल फुटबॉल प्लेयर की जरूरत है। यहाँ कबाड़ खाने में तुम कश्मीर का रियल मैड्रिड बना। यहाँ के लोगों को सिर्फ काम नहीं सर, इज्जत भी मिलेगी, जिसके लिए कश्मीरी बरसों से तरस रहे हैं।
Come back. Bounces down the pitch. Fumble. Will give them 2 runs. Sportsman spirit.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. It's only a game, remember?
Not sure what he's doing. Is he trying to suggest that the batter was in the way? We'll find out the reason for that appeal.
Talk about sportsman spirit.
Have
Let's have a look.
obstruction. Please give me the best angle, please. Show me one more time, please. Show me one more time. There is no intention. He didn't change his path. Didn't even look at the ball. Yes, please, one more time. Yes, he is. Straight line running to the wicket keeper's end. Yes, I am satisfied. No obstruction here.
It was unnecessary. So unnecessary. He wasn't even. He was trying to get into his crease, but like you were saying, sportsman spirit. Not out. 130 now, Pakistan.
I was talking about the rebound and they didn't run that extra run, but Surya appealing for obstruction. The umpire making the right call.
He was so confident. He was animated. Told umpire he was in the way, but obviously he wasn't.
Yeah, from side on also you might want to see whether if the ball would have passed it, whether it would have gone on to hit the stumps and whether the bat would have actually been inside the crease, which seemed from that angle, but the umpire was very keen to see whether there was deliberate obstruction. But this is a wicket. Sanju Samson has called it. Another wicket has fallen here. Akshar Patel has got his second. And suddenly Pakistan losing their way.
Four wickets down, a mini collapse again by the middle order. Let's have a look. Slow delivery, not turning. He made his mind before the ball delivered. After that goes slot sweep and beautifully bowled.